Hey guys, Jason here. I just wanted to go over something with you because I feel kind of bad about saying if you know, you know,
Male voice.
and not going ahead and explaining it a little bit better. But we just did. Here it is. Here's the oil. Okay. At first, I didn't want to look into the Julian thing because I'm like, it doesn't matter about Julian or Gregorian. It the Hebrew Jewish calendar doesn't change. They do it off lunar months. Well, I delve in and look, and what did I find? I found that the Jews are celebrating the wrong feast days. The full moon is the day that the feast day starts. That is the beginning of the month on a full moon. They're celebrating it on a dark moon. When the moon is at its small, it is the absolute backwards. The Feast of Trumpets has not happened yet. When does the Feast of Trumpets happen? On October 6th and 7th, 7th and 8th. One of those 3 days. Okay. Now, here's the deal with why Joshua could still be correct. Because on the Julian calendar, the October 6th and 7th is September 23rd, 24th. So that's what we know that we know. And those days have not passed yet. And guys, we've looked into it first. I looked at the book of Daniel. Can you know the times? Well, the question asked in Daniel 12 is, hey, when will these things be complete? What are the times? Give me the dates. What is it? And he says, go your way. These words are secret, sealed in the book for until the time of the end. Meaning, at the time of the end, the seal will be broken, and you'll know. So, here it is. We're sitting. Joshua hasn't been proven wrong yet. Of course, to the world, everybody looking and thinking, they were supposed to do that. But some of us got stronger. We feel the Holy Spirit more, and you'll feel it more and more and more as October 7th gets up on us. I was expecting angels September 23rd, 24th. I didn't feel it. Although I also didn't feel like Joshua was wrong even afterwards. Why did my spirit feel that way? I love Jesus, and I don't follow Joshua. However, I believe Jesus talked to Joshua, and that is what he meant. So, if you want to know, if you delve off into the Julian thing, you're afraid to look because you're like, just another calendar. But then when you delve off and find out that the Jews are celebrating the wrong day, which only makes sense, because you got to understand, they're not doing anything for Christ. So everything you see over there can only be for the other side, the Antichrist. So I would only make sense that they're doing things backwards. And it was all hidden in the calendars. That's an exciting thing. I'm just as excited for the 6th and 7th as I was the 23rd and 24th, which is still going to be the 23rd and 24th on the Julian calendar. The lady backed him up, the one that talked about the calendar right behind him on every Cent Twins. She come on, she told her side of what she saw. And so here's another thing. I'm looking, I haven't thought as much about this 3 days of darkness, but she did mention it, and she's been right about quite a bit herself. So I don't know. I've never looked into it that much, but I don't count it out. But I wanted you guys to know that's what, if you know, you know. And that when we talk about it from now on, we won't mention any of this. It'll just be called if you know, you know. Okay? Nobody setting dates. Nobody changed dates. It's the same dates. It was celebrated on the wrong time. The Jews are doing it backwards. God's not going to honor that. But we're going to celebrate the right one and the right way. All right, guys, I love you, and thank you very much for giving me your time for a second. And there's a lot of verses that go with this. Oh yeah, before I let you go, check out the Scent Twins. Check out the woman that was on the Scent Twins. She's got a video out, maybe on there too. Joseph Allen is great. I mean, absolutely great. And he's the one that said that we have no reason to speak any further. If you watch his last video, make sure you watch a few of his videos. And Bro Scott, and it's looked up just like that, B-R-O Scott, and he lays it out perfectly. I can't lay it out any better than that. But we will, if I do more videos, it's just motivational. Hold the line. Hold the line. Jesus is coming, guys. He's coming to get us. He hadn't forgot about us. He's just going to do it right, and it's still going to be at the right times that I'm just so excited. But all right, I love you guys. Talk to you later.